We saw this coming, but most of you out there did not believe us. You think that we never wish Nigeria well, that we were anarchists, that we were alarmists. We are always wishing Nigeria evil. You wave us off with a wave of the hand. Don't mind Alhaji Dokwasari is talking to be noticed. I've already been noticed. He's talking so that they will call him. I've already had enough. We have been talking for over 30 years. From our student union days to this moment. That these things can only happen in Banana Republic. The Banana Republic is already here. What is happening to African Independent Television, AIT, is something that we had expected for a very long time. They were buying time. They were testing the waters. And now they are out. Tyranny is bearing her claws. And we think that it's a joke. It started small. There are those who are going about spreading the false narrative of Islamization. And I asked, what is Islamization? Right before our very eyes, over 1,000 children, pregnant women, girls, undergraduates, old men, old women and men were killed. They were Muslims, but they were not the type of Muslims that Muhammad Buhari believed are Muslims. They are Shias. He killed them. There's some people, now them, don't bother your head. So they were killed. The leader of the Shias, my friend, Malam Ibrahim al-Zakzaki, had been in prison against all court ruling. He's still in prison. He did not commit any crime. We were all around when Goodluck Jonathan was stoned. He didn't order for the people to be killed. But this one, they said they blocked the road of an ordinary soldier in a civilian government who constitutionally is subordinated to constitutional institutions and authority. He's a nobody. He's just a servant, like all other civil servants. That people block the road, so it will cost the life of over 1,000 people. He would have taken an alternative route. But no, in this government, life does not count. People's life amount to nothing. They should be killed. We saw it. Elections were rigged to perpetuate mediocrity of the highest order, failure of the highest order, and reinforcing failure on failure. In my younger sister, Honorable Boma constituency, 32 persons were killed because they refused to support this evil shaitan regime. Nothing happened. People wished it away. It doesn't matter. Right before our eyes, money stolen by Abacha was returned. It was restolen in Siamfurum. They thief am again. Even the wife of Buhari was so livid with anger that she came out to say that she had not seen any of her relations, anybody in her village who got these monies that they said will be distributed to poor homes. They said, don't mind her. I want to ask you the question. How many of your relations who are poor receive that money? How many people in your neighborhood, in your community? Was the money meant for the poor? The money is meant for the totality of the people. They stole the money. It has never happened in the history of this country. Even the worst of regime had not gone this far. We accepted it. Right before our eyes, 100 billion naira is being given to the second most dangerous terrorist organization, the Futa Jelon Gambari Fulani headsmen. After making all sorts of excuses for them, the government came out openly and gave them 100 billion. Do you know what 100 billion is? Do you know how much arms 100 billion will buy? Gave them 100 billion to fight bandits in the Northwest. Nigerian sophisticated army with all the modern arsenals and weaponry cannot fight. These bandits. But according to Buhari, these people who only carry a stick, a torch, and a cutlass to clear the bushes and to whip their cows, and the torch to point to the ground were the people that can fight. With what are they going to fight? Before our eyes, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Before our very eyes, a radio station was set up for them so that whenever they want to strike, they can communicate to all their location to decide when they will strike, so that none of their locations, none of where they are, will be isolated. It will be a uniform strike. Nothing happened. Before our very eyes, people's homes were invaded. Their kitchens were invaded. Arrests were made. Women were molested and carried away to detentions and dungeons, and nothing happened. Today is AIT. Tomorrow, it will be anybody or any organization. This evil we are seeing today, if we do not rise up and confront it headlong, it will consume every one of us. And that's why those of us who are saying that Nigeria is not feasible, Nigeria cannot survive in this atmosphere of evil, that we should all go our separate ways. I believe that if you have not started in joining the movement for freedom, you can start today. I have chosen the United States of Biafra as a platform that will lead me, my family, and my people out of this evil contraption called Nigeria, so that we will not continue to have this AIT saga. For this is just the last strength, the last kick of a dying cow. Let us join hands together wherever we are and put an end to this evil contraption called Nigeria.